Hi there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Cave Story. My name is Kirby Viper93, you can call me KV if you like. In the last episode, we actually finished the game. So you might be wondering what we're still doing here. Well, if you'll notice, there is an option here on the menu that says Challenges. And there are 4 challenges here, though I'll only be showing off 2. The first here is the Sanctuary Time Attack, which is exactly what it sounds like. The Boss Attack, which, again, exactly what it sounds like. The Wind Fortress, which is its own level, a completely new area, never released until the WiiWare version, and the Nemesis Challenge, another completely new area, which I also believe was on the WiiWare version. However, in this episode we will be tackling the Wind Fortress, because it is actually the easier of the 2 that I will be showing. So, here we go. We have the 290 counter, and other than that, we get the Blade, we get the Spur, and we get the Booster 2.0. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we need. We're good. Oh, we have a maximum of 43 HP too, I should note. In this chest here is the map system, which is handy for first-timers to find their way through. I am not a first-timer, so we're just going to go right through it. The blade is actually very handy to have for the first section here, but for the rest of it, you know, really you should just have the spur out. So, there's a lot of Gaudy flying around, and these fucking armored Gaudy. I absolutely hate these guys, if you'll remember that I said that when we were in the labyrinth. But, it's a little weird. I never, for some reason, you know, even though we saw some flying Gaudy, it's a little weird to see them flying with this sprite, I guess. It's just, you know, kind of a sideways deal. That's a little weird. Interesting thing to note, actually there was a track recorded, like Pixel made a piece of music for this level for the original game, but apparently the level just didn't see its way to the FreeRare release, so I don't know what that's all about exactly, but there's that. You know, I think I'm just gonna forgo all that experience down there and just go right through here. Don't worry about taking hits, because even if there aren't a whole lot of recovery points, you know, you can get through it pretty quickly. Don't worry about those guys. Back over to the left, because there's just some experience back there. That guy dropped a bundle of 6 hearts. What a bro. So, let's just go right through here. See, there's another string of hearts down here. Whew, that was a little bit too close. Just take out that guy, because we need this area and to not get hit. So, interesting thing, you can go, like, you'll get more speed if you just hold the booster, but if you sort of tap it, you'll get more distance. So it's really up to you, depending on what you need. Let's see now. Alright, so this is the second room, the second of 3 rooms. This is probably the largest. This is the actual Wind Fortress. There's some bats here, there's a critter right there, and large critters right there even. Basically, one shot with a blade will wipe them out. Watch out for those instant death spikes. I have actually died in there, sadly. Watch yourself, Jesus. Alright, so from here on in, I think the spur is probably our best bet. Go ahead and... this is where you'll want to use your map. What the hell are those up there? Those, they look like Curly, only undead. So this is where you'll probably want to use your map system, because... I mean, if you don't know the area, then it's a bit tough to navigate. But watch out for all of these Curly clones, because it's really ridiculous. Why the hell are there clones of Curly? Is that what this Wind Fortress is here for? To clone Curly? I guess that is actually... I'm going to drop the act now. That is actually sort of the mini story for the Wind Fortress, is that Curly has been kidnapped and someone's making clones of her. Although it never says who. It's just, you know, there's this machine that's making clones of Curly at the very end. So, you have to try and rescue her. You jumped, and I didn't expect you to jump, you bitch. Oh god. So, watch yourself. There are a lot of Curly clones that do a lot of damage. Some of them have machine guns, some of them have regular guns, I guess. Some of them move, some of them are completely stationary. Just watch your back, basically, is what I'm trying to get at, because there's a lot of different varieties of Curly that will fuck you up in a variety of ways. I think, actually, I'm going to get through this on the first recorded try, which is pretty nice. Definitely going to break my best time. So, there's that. Here we have some I guess, failed curly clones. I mean, they look a bit ominous and zombie-esque, and much less alive than the other ones did, at least. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a shorter episode, but the Wind Fortress is pretty easy, even for first-timers. It's just, it's sort of navigating that becomes the problem the first time. You saw that my best time was like 16 minutes or so. That's because every time you die, the counter doesn't reset, it keeps going, so there's that. As we can see, we have Curly in this machine right here, and the machine comes to life and pops out a Curly clone. The hotspot for this boss battle, the target area, is that monitor there. You don't actually have to take out the Curly clones at all if you don't want to. These are considerably tougher than the ones outside. Ooh, I missed. So I missed again. Crap. I guess periodically over time it fires Curly clones, and they'll grab you if you let them. So don't let them. That's all I can really say. Okay, so if I can survive all these Curly clones, I can take out the boss. The G clone here. Nope, stop. Damn it! So close. Ah, crap, I did not mean to do that. Damn it. Alright, here we are back in the laboratory area. As far as I know, there aren't any hidden hearts, like you remember how there were some, like, shootable areas. Well, I don't know. As far as I know, I mean, I've shot around and I just haven't been able to find any hearts. So, I don't know. We're going in with 33, though, plus whatever I might lose against these people. So, hopefully, none. Although we did pick one up, that's nice. Oh, there we go, 37. That's even better. Ah, crap. Never mind, 34. Still not bad. Alright, so let's fight this thing again. Curly, we know Curly's inside the machine, and we know that once it comes online, it kind of spits him out from that little hive up there. I wonder, can we shoot? We cannot shoot that sort of hive, but it's whatevs. Try not to let the Curly clones catch you, because as you've seen, they do far too much damage. And only shoot at them when the monitor is kind of closed off. Because otherwise, it's not worth it. It's just more worth your time to try and shoot at the monitor. See, there's lots of them. And they hit you a lot. So, there we go. Oh crap, just survive until the monitor opens up again. It's very, very difficult to get through all this without taking any hits. As you can see, just open up again. There. It's done. One more totally charged hit, and the G clone and all of the Curly clones are destroyed. So if you were Curly Brace, and you woke up, and there were a whole bunch of clones of you and your best friend all around the place, what would you think? My mind would immediately jump to sex slaves, probably. But no, Curly assumes that there was some sort of party. Which is a little weird. But that's the end of the Wind Fortress. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Kirby Viper 93, and I'll see you guys next time for the bane of my existence.